Hey, good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
And good night.
And welcome to the show, everybody.
Hello.
This is it. The last hurrah.
The last hurrah?
Last show, baby.
What do you mean, ever?
Last show.
You know the
End of the.
police never broke up?
You
You
mean
know the rock
defund?
group, the police?
Oh, you were talking defund the police. Is this the early start of the Mamdani conversation?
No. I'm talking about, oh my God. Bro, I was trying to explain to somebody. First of all, hold that. You know the police, the rock group.
Yeah, with Sting. Sure.
And
I don't know the
Andy
other people.
Summers and
Just
Stuart
stop it.
Copeland.
Just stop at Sting. I
Okay.
don't know the other guys.
Sting, Andy
Yes.
Summers, Stuart Copeland. You know they never broke up.
Okay.
Sting was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go do this solo album." He didn't even really say. He's like, "I'm gonna go do the solo album,"
Okay.
and then he did the solo album, and it was very successful. And he was like, "Huh, I'm gonna need those other guys for," and then just never came back. And but they technically never broke up.
I like this. This is important for me to learn right now as I'm thinking about next steps in my career.
Right. So you
Like-
want to leave? You want to get out of One Up? You want to because you're about to take a 2-week vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in order for you to do that, we're gonna put Juan Ep on 2-week vacation.
Yeah, because we saw there was a time when we tried to just see what would happen if Cipha and Billy June would do an episode. We're not going to go back there again.
I wouldn't even do that.
No, well,
But
you
here's the
tried.
thing,
It was-
2 weeks. Are you coming back, or do I come back,
or do
do
we
I
just
never
say,
come back?
after 2 weeks?
Because you got a new show on Sirius. I saw.
You can, and with the money that's bringing in.
So you might not even come back after 2 weeks.
Oh man, I'm lit out here.
I think if Juan Ep was to die, this is the way it would die. We would just ghost you. Not you.
No.
I'm talking about the audience.
You know, it's funny.
Juan Eppers, you would just get ghosted.
That would be a very us way to do it at this point. I mean, by the way, it's the way that we should go out. What are we going to do? Make some big announcement that gets covered
Joe
nowhere?
$900,000 a month real.
I just saw a headline about it. I didn't like see the actual thing. Is that what the amount? It reveals how much he makes, and it was 900,000.
900,000 a month from Patreon.
Hold on. I'm hearing a random disgusting sound. Billy, are you going to chime in?
Who cares? Our voices are random, disgusting sounds.
No, but
matter?
But I'm saying I'm guessing if I heard the random disgusting sound that Billy was trying to weigh in.
Billy, you there?
I'm here.
Hey, we have the same background.
Yep.
Did you jump into the screen to say something, or you were?
I was gonna say I saw online that like it leaked on a video. Like
It leaked. It leaked.
But also,
it was an accident. It was an accident. He didn't want anyone to see it.
But like, there's people similar to him that, like comedians that make that kind of money on Patreon too.
900,000 a month. Fuck.
On Patreon.
That's a lot of money. That can't be real. I think they're fucking around.
But what do you mean? Why would they be? You know, people are making that kind of money. I mean,
that's $1 million a month.
I mean, okay, that is, I guess, maybe higher than I would have.
$1 million. Okay, so let's say
how much does it cost? How much does it cost?
10 million a year.
Right. Sure.
Plus, this is just Patreon.
That's just Patreon.
He has YouTube and sponsors and.
Oh no, and not to mention his deal with Spotify was for a ton of money.
I don't think he has that anymore. But it was.
So the money now is just Patreon, and
his podcast is only on Patreon, I think.
Okay, it's Patreon and.
Fuck.
Why? Hold on. I'm leaving tomorrow on vacation.
Yeah.
And this was the subject you thought I wanted to talk about.
No. I got a lot of things to talk about.
But so why this one?
It just popped up. I don't know. Whatever. I'm saying there is always a yin and a yang in life.
Okay, what's the yang?
Joe Button, Nori, all these guys are the yin.
And we're everyone's yang. We are the collective yang.
We're the yang. If someone can make that much
we're the
money,
Andrew Yang.
Okay, you ever saw the movie is it Unbreakable with Bruce Willis and Samuel
Yes,
Jackson?
yes, that's a movie.
Okay. So the point of that movie is that Samuel L. Jackson has this disease where he's very breakable. Everything that happens to him, he breaks his bones, he hurts himself. He's that weak. So his point in life, if he's that weak and that fragile, there must be someone who is the opposite, who is so strong that doesn't get hurt. So he keeps causing all these different chaotic things, accidents, and all types of things to hurt people to see if anyone comes out unscathed. And that's how he finds Bruce Willis. We're Mr. Glass.
By the way,
Yeah.
I can explain. I can explain at least
Which M. Night Shyamalan movie can you explain?
many. Well, just Sixth Sense. But I can explain to some degree. I'm not saying that in any version we would have been Joe Budden or Nori, but I have pinpointed part of why we are not.
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, I can't really even speak for you, although I think you are the same way, but I think it's being gutless and scared of stepping off of the comfort.
No.
You and I are both, we both have a very built-in, everything needs to be okay, not going to take a major risk. We're not going to mess with the bank account. We're going to make sure that, even if you go back to the very beginning, the reason why we shit the bed in the first place was because we didn't want to mess with the radio show. Couldn't mess with the radio show. That was the real job.
It wasn't the money, though.
No, but it was just about the safety of
It was
that's
hot.
the thing we worked for, and we weren't.
It wasn't even the safety. It was something that we worked towards, and we wanted to.
Yeah, see it through. Well, at the time,
Yeah,
we all,
see it
that's
through.
unfair. We had no idea that podcasting would be. But I
Yeah.
can tell you right now, I'm speaking honestly right now about myself in real time, 3.5 weeks before my 46th birthday.
Yeah.
I'm still scared of letting go of stuff and starting over. I'm still
I mean, I did it.
scared.
Oh,
You did
did
do
it.
Did you get forced to do it in the end? You did, right? No, you didn't. You chose because you could have stayed on, right?
I could have stayed on in a smaller position.
There was they were like, oh no, you can still do. You
Yeah.
could have been the DJ on the morning show or done weekends and stuff,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
So you did it. You did at that point choose to say F it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then of course the thing that you decided to jump into is just the field of the longest grind, lowest money until it happens to. And for some people it happens in 5 years, and in some people it happens in 30.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm a blue collar, middle. What's the middle?
Middle class.
Middle class. I'm a blue collar, middle class comedian. I'm a plumber. I'm a plumber of comedy. I'm a plumber.
But not
I'm an HVAC.
But not the famous plumber.
No, I don't own the company.
No, what's his face? You're not like Larry the Cable Guy. Is there a plumber? Is there Joe the plumber?
I don't think so. But yeah, I'm a middle class, blue collar, working comedian. Take care of my family. Get hot dogs on the 4th of July. Yeah.
Right. Right.
I got 2 things to tell you when you're ready.
Well, I just wanted to play this earlier because you said something about the other. Oh, Unbreakable. You said something about hurting people. And so I just wanted to play this. Baby, I'm doing a podcast. So I just wanted to say this.
Oh, they hurt people.
Right. We break rules, we break checks, we break arms, we break legs, we break rookies, we break vets. We syndicate, we finish it, we limitless. Talking.
How great is it, Saif, that in AEW, that's the other wrestling company, there's a faction that you remember MVP?
Yeah.
MVP leads a faction, and their theme song is that song by West Side Gun and Smoke DZA.
He's on that one now?
Yeah, MVP moved to AEW.
AEW.
and their theme song literally starts with West Side Gun going boom, 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 and then Dizza rapping the first verse. How great is that?
That's pretty dope.
It's pretty fucking great. Whenever
That's
I'm
really
watching TV and I hear the boom, 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 and I hear Dizza start rapping to a real wrestler's intro, I'm like, this is,
That's
you know
official.
what?
Yeah. Wait, did they make that for him?
They made it for them, yeah.
Wow, that's dope.
That's
That's
pretty
dope.
fire. All right, so you said you
Yeah.
wanted to say something.
I was in Abu Dhabi.
Yep, we saw that.
and
Thank
I'm
you,
in-
thank
I'm
you,
really-
United.
I'm real. No,
Not United.
I couldn't
We
go United.
We can't thank anyone else.
United canceled.
So who can we thank?
Thank you for getting us there.
Yeah.
I mean, Dave Chappelle.
No, but what airline?
It was Etihad.
Oh, Etihad. Thank you, Etihad.
Etihad. It's nice. Oh my God, the flight attendant coming back. Oh, I don't know what she was. Gorgeous. There were blue eyes. Smells. Every time she walked by, I was like, I lust for you. I lust for
I'm
you.
sure she thought. I'm sure she thought you were so normal
Liked
when she
me.
walked by and you like this.
She liked me.
She did.
Yeah.
What was the evidence of that?
She kept bringing me snacks.
That's what she's paid. That's what she's paid to do.
So listen, okay, I'm on some West Coast shit, bro.
Okay.
I'm on some West Coast shit. Anybody out there, all 300 Wanep fans, give me. I'm on. So I was hanging out with JV who's Mo Ammer's camera guy when we were on tour. He's originally from LA. He plays
Yes.
a lot of West Coast shit, just like kind of random.
Yeah, we have heard so much about Javion recently.
Javion's the best.
If
So-
Cipha only name drops entourage of comedians, this is who we get. We got
Yeah,
Javion.
So I'm on, so I loaded up the Kendrick album because he was
Boom.
telling me how much the Kendrick album means to the West Coast. More than just being a dope album. It's like every song has like some undertone of some real West Coast LA shit,
Okay.
right? Like all that little Spanish voice that's in between the songs, and how like Squabble Up was like a big dance song back in the day, the breaking
Squabble Up.
era. Huh? Yeah,
Squabble Up.
And then like how the Luther song, like that Luther song is like, I think it was in the movie, is it The Wood? Where the junior high school kids go to the dance and they're like, yo, what are you gonna do when that Luther comes on? You know what I mean? Like that's a big LA song.
Got it. So even the little stuff was a nod.
There's all these little, as Kendrick does, is all these very sweet, sentimental shout outs to LA that only LA people really know how to dissect from that album.
Love it. I
Boom.
love that.
So then I'm like, I'm putting in my regular shit that I know. I know YG first album is one of my favorites.
Of course it is fire.
So then I get put on to like, okay, so now I'm on Joe Moses. You know this guy?
I don't know Joe Moses.
Joe Moses. I want ignorant West Coast gang talk. I just want like because they got.
Wait, are you asking for people to put you? You're asking people to put you on to more.
Put me on to more. So I got Joe Moses.
Okay.
I downloaded all his shit. I got RJ, Mr. LA.
Okay.
I put all like my old Nipsey shit in there too. Mixed that up. I found like the old YG shit, the Read Up, just Read Up 1 and 2.
All right.
Shoreline Mafia.
Never listen to Shoreline Mafia. They any
Me
good?
neither. It's ignorant, bro. It's great.
It's just West Coast fuckery.
West Coast fuckery, bro. Like gang shit. And then there was another one. Hold on, there's another guy. Oh fuck. I forgot the other one. Anyway, whatever. I need more stuff like that. Oh, G Perico.
G Perico, okay.
G Perico got
You're
a
a
lot
G
of shit.
Perico guy.
I like G Perico. So I need more shit like that. So lace me up. Lace me up.
I have not. I went to Paul Simon last week, so G Perico wasn't the same vibe.
No, you've been wearing a lot of suits lately. You're in a different category, and that's okay.
No, but
That's
listen.
okay.
But listen. My guys though, my boy Ken Starr put out a new record with Kev Brown. I gotta tell you, this isn't gonna feel like your West Coast-ish, but
Who's Ken Starr?
You don't remember hearing about Ken Starr from my low budget days?
I remember you saying Odyssey and Kev Brown.
Well, Ken Starr was in the crew as well. Really, really dope MC in the crew who I've stayed friendly with all these years.
Mm-hmm.
And he finally convinced Kev to get like a whole album done. They finally finished it. I gotta tell you, it's fucking great.
Like that, y'all. Like this, y'all.
I got the pen moving again. They're wondering if Ken do it again. Is he gonna stick with it? Told him this, long as I'm sick with it. Promise I won't do it unless I do it to win. The lieutenant in any crew that I'm in. Play my position well, listen well. I've been a real deal since Infamil. I come to represent the ones that spit the real, but we only 15% like when you tip the bill. The rest at best, they mediocre.
He has an interlude that so reminded me of us on this album. Because, Ken's been living a regular life, working 9 to 5, rapping on the side, right? Finally got another project done, put it out. He's got a couple kids now. He's, as you could tell, he's a great rapper, but he's just living life. This is what being a musician is for most musicians. And he has an interlude, or I guess he did some radio interview doing promo. And they're like, what advice do you have for other musicians? It's just in his own interlude. He's like, why would you want advice from me? He's like, it's on his own album, and it's he's like, I'm trying to figure it out myself. I don't have advice to give you. That's like when people ask me, like, yo, how do you get rich doing podcasting? I'm like, why me though? No. Oh, you said the question wrong. How do you not get rich? You said, how do you not get rich from podcasting? I'm your guy.
Why are you asking me?
I'm just confused. I'm just very confused.
That's great. Why are you asking me?
I just respect the hell out of that. All right. Okay. So you listen to West Coast. You went to Abu Dhabi. Man. You said you had other things you want to talk about. It sounded like you wanted to get back to the Mamdani because we got to talk Mamdani.
Oh, Mamdani. We'll get back to that. Okay. Why do we have to talk about that?
Well, I just want to because there's a lot. It's in my life a lot.
Whatever. So yeah, Abu Dhabi. A flight to the Middle East. I tell you got canceled, and then
yes, we did that story last week.
We did all that. Okay, so I go out there, fly out there, great. First day, just chilling, go to dinner with a bunch of people, have fun, blah blah blah. Second day, slept late, boom, got ready for the show. I was like, I don't care about this trip because we go to the show, that's it, we out. We're right from the show to the airport. So this trip is like a wash. I just like it's just a day, whatever.
Okay.
So we do the show. So you came up. So first of all, Marshall Brandon went first. He killed it. Great job. I went up second. I had 20 minutes.
Okay.
I go up. I just killed, bro. I mean, you know me. I don't got no ego, bro. But I killed. 10 minutes of killing. Then there's a silent moment, and somebody there's a silent moment in between jokes, and somebody in the crowd yells out, "What are you doing? What are you talking about? A white baby?"
I'm calling for my wife to come help me here. Go ahead though.
The guy yells out, "You gotta hear this part. It's about you. You're gonna love it."
Oh, really? I'm listening. I'm just looking at the baby, but I'm here. I'm looking at the white baby.
Fuck that baby. So the guy goes, "Hey, let him know Rosenberg is funnier than you." I go, "Excuse me?"
Wait, where was this? Was in Abu Dhabi?
In the arena.
In an arena.
I was third row. He goes, "Yeah, Rosenberg's funnier than you." I go, "Excuse me?" He goes, "Rosenberg's funnier than you."
He kept listening. He kept following up.
Sir, in Abu Dhabi, in this climate, you're going to yell out in the middle of my show that a Jew is funnier than me. I mean, eruption from the crowd, bro.
That's all you had to say?
Eruption. I go, "Sir, you're in the wrong place." I go, "Sir, you're in the wrong place." I go, "Look, all "Oh, the lights are on you now, sir. Everybody's looking at you. How does that feel right now?" He's like, So then I go, "He's making fun of me. My co-host for my podcast is Jewish. Yes, he is very funny, actually. He's not funnier than me, and he's not here right now." Boom. Crowd goes crazy. Get back into jokes, but now it's like, now they're like on my side. Then I go,
Well,
I
it's you
tour
against the
with
Jews.
I tour with another comedian named Mo Ammer. Ah! So I do all my like Mo Ammer Muslim jokes. Bro, I'm crushing an arena, crushing. Then the end of it, I go, I do my last joke. I go, "Hey, thank you, Dave Chappelle, for having me. It's an honor and a privilege. It's an honor to be here. I just want to say, please don't think all Americans are the way you think. Some of us really do care. Some of us don't know what's going on either. And I just want to say free Palestine." Bro. What do you call it? A pop? What do you call it?
That would be called a cheap pop.
A cheat?
This would be called cheap. It's
Cheap.
both though.
A cheap pop.
It's whichever one you want. You
I'll take it.
fat phony piece of shit.
What? No, I mean it.
I know you mean it, but like you wouldn't have said it otherwise.
There's nowhere else to say it. Where
Yeah,
it was apropos. It was apropos.
That's what makes it cheap. That's what makes it cheap.
But is a cheap pop not good?
No, I mean you take them. You take a cheap pop. You think we all take
Is
cheap?
that different from cheap heat?
Cheap heat is to get them to boo you.
Oh, cheap heat is to get them to boo?
Yeah. So if you've been like, if you said free Palestine, you went, no, just kidding. IDF rules and walked out. That would be cheap heat.
That's a cheap heat. Oh, okay.
So it's cheap, but both are cheap.
Okay.
Both are cheap.
So boom. So I do that. So then I get off stage. Then Dave goes on. Well, I watched Dave for like 20 minutes. I mean,
Did anybody yell Rosenberg's funnier than you to Dave Chappelle?
no.
Okay,
No.
that's
No,
right.
that was just the guy just yelled that to me. So then I get off and I watch Dave for like 20 minutes and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I forgot this guy's literally the GOAT, Cuz I saw him working on all this material for Abu Dhabi like when we were doing the stand during the week. But then when he performs it for real in the arena, it's like, "Oh, this guy is fucking ill."
What do you mean when he's like really trying?
Yeah, I saw him construct this material while sitting on a stool smoking a cigarette nonchalantly. And then on stage, he's in a suit and he's like performing. And it's like, oh shit, I forgot this guy is so incredible. So I'm just paying a meter. Hold on.
It's important. It's only $13.25 an hour or 2 hours.
So no, I do 1 hour, $5. I don't do the 2 hours because that's true. Just do 1 hour and then extend it.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah. If you do a 1 hour, it's $5. If you do 2 hours, it's $13. So I just keep doing 1 hours.
Wait, I'm that dumb?
Yeah. I just set your alarm for every hour. So anyway, 20 minutes in, I'm standing there watching, and then I see Dave's security. He has 2 security guards. One of them is like escorting a couple out down the aisle. And I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on here? It's a guy and a girl. They get a little closer, and I hear her go, "Nah, I'm leaving. Well, we're leaving." So I hear some mumbling. Gets closer to me, then she's like, "Nah, don't touch me. Don't touch me." So she's either British or Caribbean, maybe African. I'm not sure. Maybe Indian, but I don't. She was some kind of mix, but she wasn't Arab.
By the way, are a lot of the people, is a good percentage of the people at this show visiting?
That place where the show is a big tourist spot. It's
Okay.
I forget what it's called. Something Island. Yaz Island, I think it's called. YAS, Yaz Island. Very big tourist spot. But yeah, there's a lot of people, especially from Dubai, which is like about an hour and 10 away. A lot of people from Dubai, a lot of people visiting, a lot of people from other countries, and then people from Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi's a little more, I think Abu Dhabi's the capital. It's a little more conservative. Not a lot, but just more than Dubai. Dubai is like fucking wild out town.
Okay.
Abu Dhabi's a little more cleaner, like smoother. So He's pulling her out. Then she gets louder. Don't touch me. What? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. So I'm like, oh. So then Dave heard it. Dave heard some kind of commotion, made like a little joke about it, kept it moving, gets them into the little corridor before you go backstage, right? Little curtain area. So like some 3 security guards come over from they seeing the the little commotion. So I
Okay.
look over, and this guy, this white guy, I think he was American. He's all up in our security's face, like ready to fucking fight. And the girl's behind him yelling, like trying to push the security guard over her man. So I go, oh
Jesus.
shit. So I run over there, right? And when I get there, he's like, he looks like he's about to swing on our guy, Ray, security. So I go to my training, you know what I'm saying? My training from watching a lot of live PD on Patrol Live, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
naturally.
And I go to a
Yes.
stiff arm cop push, right? Like a stiff arm, you're like you're arresting somebody gets too close, and you give them a right? So I give him a boom, a shove, give him a nice
Woof.
shove. He backs up, and then I look over, and since I shoved him, now there's nobody in between the girl and our security, so she punches the security guard in the mouth.
Wait.
Yeah.
This okay.
This girl.
This is a by the way, this is a classic violation of Sife's mindyourbusiness.com.
No, I can't mind it. That's not
No,
mind
but
you.
even by security, it sounds like, because it sounds like they were trying to help probably get the guy, because the girl, and then all of a sudden now the girl's punching the
girl
cop.
fucking whops. So I was like, oh shit. So I give her a stiff arm, right?
You
Boom.
stiff armed her.
Yeah, I had to. Boom. Give her a stiff arm.
Okay.
So she falls back
This
a
is
little bit.
this is interesting.
So
Okay.
so now we're like, oh shit, we're in a fight. We're in a fight. There's like 5 security, but they're not really on it. They're not really on it, but everything's moving real fast. So the guy comes charging again. I hit the guy. Boom. Right?
You punched him.
Punched him. Right? He goes flying back. The girl then gets shoved by our security. She's on the ground. Now she's starting to kick. So I get down on the ground. I go, listen, you got to chill. You got to chill. She's screaming. I look in her eyes. I'm like, oh, she's on drugs. She's like zonked out, right? She doesn't feel she just keeps pushing. Rah, fuck that, da. So the guy, he comes charging again. So I tripped him, right? I gave him a leg, I didn't even know I knew how to do this. I gave him like a leg sweep. Boom.
Wait.
I swear to God, bro.
But you punched someone and then you leg sweeped him?
I leg sweeped him. Now, mind you, there's a bunch of people all around, but he keeps coming towards me and towards our security. But these guys are like trying to block it, but not really. So he keeps coming again. So I leg sweeped him, right? And then I look over. It's not funny.
No,
I
the
look
story's
over. Oh, when I leg sweeped them, nachos go flying everywhere.
Oh, which
I didn't even know they were holding nachos.
Which, by the way, that must have been hard for you.
Nachos go flying everywhere. Coca-Cola splashes.
So in one sense, Sife's proud of himself. In the other sense, disgusted that he wasted snacks.
Wasted nachos. So I look over. The girl has Ray's arm in her mouth. Like she's biting Ray. He's trying not to hit her. He's like kind of just pushing her against the wall, and he's screaming to the security, yo, get this girl. Get this girl. So I go, oh shit. So I go over and I do like a karate chop between her mouth and his arm. So I go like this. Hiya!
Wait. No one had a camera at this thing? No one?
There has to be security footage somewhere. Not in this little area we were in, but when we go into
wait. So far you punched, you leg sweeped. Wait, hold on. You stiff armed, then both, then you punched the guy.
Yeah.
Then you leg sweeped the guy.
Leg sweeped them.
Then you karate chopped between the girl's mouth and your guy's arm.
I go, oh shit. And I go, yeah.
I would do anything.
Yeah. I get her teeth off of his arm, because your teeth don't belong on his arm.
Right. So and it worked.
So now it worked, but now he's like, bro,
now he's mad.
He's like, oh, it was rough watching his rage. So he's like, yo, get the cops over here. Apparently, we're supposed to have 3 cops in the backstage area, watching over everything. Get the cops back here. What the fuck is going on? There's one point, if there's security footage, there's one part where I just stop in the middle of the hallway and go, what is happening? So now there's like 10 venue security guards, all black, like African. And they're really just getting in between the people. They're not touching them. They're just kind of just getting in between them and us. The guy charges again.
Come on.
Hit him again. Boom.
No, you didn't.
I swear, bro. Hit him again. Boom. I'm like, so he falls backwards. He falls into security. She's still screaming, yelling. She's being dragged out. She's screaming. Finally get him out the door. The security, now there's like 10 security guards. They're holding hands. Like, what's that game? Is it red light, green light? No, not red light, green light. Like, you push through the.
Yeah. That's not
whatever. They're holding
Red Rover.
hands.
Red Rover.
Red Rover.
Red
They're
Rover.
holding hands, trying to hold these people. There's some commotion. The girl gets loose. She starts coming towards our security. The guy comes again. I have to punch him again, bro. I'm like, what? Why won't go down? Like, they're just
Where are these punches landing?
The two were in his face. The last one I hit like kind of like his chest, because it was like, mind you, it's not like me and him are squared up fighting. Like, there's a lot of people around. Like, they keep
You're
trying
just
to
throwing.
hold
You're throwing bolos.
What's a bolo?
I think this is what a bolo is. You're just throwing something. You're just, it's in the direction.
But he's free. He breaks free and he charges us. So I hit him. But there wasn't people in between me and him, but they're right behind him. Like, a lot of ruckus, a lot of commotion.
I don't even know how you ended up here again. You just did a set. What's happening?
Bro, I'm in it. So then this lady from Live Nation comes over to us and she's like, guys, please. She's telling me and security, please go back inside. And I go, no, fuck that. He keeps trying. He's still trying to come at us. I see, and the woman too. And she said something that woke me up and changed my life. She goes, I want you to be able to leave the country. And I go, you know what? You're right. Because I don't live here. Nor do I want to live here. It's very hot. So yes,
I was thinking about this the whole time. I'm like, wait, Abu Dhabi doesn't have like strict. UAE has to be strict.
But bro, what am I supposed to do there? Fucking attacking our guy. So anyway, whatever. So we go back inside. Now we're just watching through the window. He's bit, mind you. He's bit.
He has to go to the doctor now.
I go, call him medic. He needs a medic. They're still pushing through. Finally, some real security comes. So what I found out was these guys, these African guys, they're for show. They're like glorified ushers. They're not security, because there's no way that some Africans are going to be putting their hands on Arab people. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in this country. No. You put your hands on an Arab person, you go to jail, you get deported, whatever. So they're like, kind of just, they don't know what to do. They're like in the, just kind of trying to move along. I see them arguing with each other. I don't know what language they're speaking. They're like having some confusion. So then 3 Arab guys come, suits, like stern faces. You know the type. I know the type because I roll with Mo Hammer. So they go out there. They start regulating. You do this. You do that. The guy starts pushing him. The girl's kicking him. Boom, boom, boom. Then the real Arabs come.
Wait, there's more?
The long white dress suits, whatever they're called.
Okay.
And the towel with the band around it. And these are like the guys. These are the guys that brought us. This is like the ministry of blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, these are the guys.
The ministry of blah, blah, blah?
Whatever they were. I don't know exactly what their titles were, but I know how much everyone froze when they came around. And they were on some like, yo, don't you embarrassing our country right now. You know what I mean? Like, their faces were like shutting shit down. Then these 3 other guys come. They're the cops. They're the plainclothes cops that were supposed to be back there the whole time. They were back by the stage watching over Dave. So now they come, the girls kicking them. The girls kicking, fighting, the guy swinging. They try to run away. They grab him. They try to put him in the police car. They kick the cop. They kick the police car. Wild shit. So the guy from Live Nation is like, oh no, they're going to jail for 10 years. Minimum. They're kicking the cops. They're gone. They thought they were going out for a night of entertainment with Dave Chappelle. They're going to jail for 10 years. Minimum. And he goes, and the day they get out of jail, they get deported.
Oh my.
So then I go check on Ray. He's getting, mediced up. So then I go in to tell.
What are they doing? They're cleaning out the cut?
Cleaning it out and putting some bandages. I don't know. So I go in to tell Dave's security that, hey, just so you know, Ray, your other guy, he's not around right now. In case something happens and you're looking for backup, he's not around. He's like, what? What do you mean? I said, we just got into a fight. He got bit. We threw some people out. Cops are there. His face is like what? So I go, yeah. I go, just so you know, just Ray's back there getting medical attention. He's fine, but he's back there. So he's like, let me know what's going on. So we go back there. So then all types of people come back. So then I go back into the room. Dave's wrapping up. I'm like, I missed the whole show. Dave's wrapping up. So I go, let me go walk over by the stage so that when he gets off, I can hold down his security, just keep an eye on what's going on. We go on stage, we say goodnight. Then Dave comes off. And I'm glad I went because it was kind of loosey-goosey. Like, people were like coming in the aisles. Like, it was a little more loose than
Did anyone with a wheelchair just roll up and jump on the stage?
No, why? What is that?
That was when I saw Chappelle a week ago. Remember? You don't remember?
The wheelchair guy jumped on stage. Oh, yeah.
I told you he jumped on the stage.
At the stand.
Yeah, he jumped on the stage.
Yeah, no wheelchair guys jumped on the stage. So anyway, so then we go in the back, whatever. They tell Dave what happened. He's like, what the fuck? So Ray is like, that's my man now. Like, he's looking at me like I had his back. You know what I'm saying?
You went to war.
Other security, huh?
You went to war together.
Yeah, other security's like, yo, you got your stripes tonight. I say, I got stripes. He goes, yeah, but with us. You got your stripes with us. I was like, all right, I got my stripes. But so then so Dave's like, joke, oh man, you going all out, da 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 da. So then like the Arab guys start coming back to where Dave is, and I was like, am I in any kind of trouble?
Oh, like worried one of these security guys going to say something.
Yeah, like, we was in it. So they're like, no, you're not in trouble. These guys, they're beyond spazzing out outside, kicking cops. Like, it moved past you.
Right.
There's nothing to do with you anymore.
Very good for you. It just kept going.
Thank God.
Because maybe if it stops there's a world where they think it's like both of you.
Yeah. No, for sure. But yeah, we got out of it. So yeah, man, a good old fashioned fisticuffs in the Middle East.
When was the last time you threw a bolo?
I don't know what a bolo is, but
it doesn't matter. At this point, it's the terminology, okay?
Cheap heat.
When was the last time you threw a punch?
I don't remember. When did I fight last? I don't know. I try to not think about those things.
It's got to be a long time, though, no?
I threw a punch? A bolo?
You threw a closed fist bolo at another person. Oh. When was the last time you threw a closed-fisted bolo at someone?
I don't remember. It's been a while, I guess.
Now, we have learned something, though.
What?
We need to put some more power behind these punches because you hit this man 4 times.
No, he went down, bro. He went down.
But he couldn't be stopped. He just couldn't be stopped.
I mean, yeah, I don't think I have knockout power.
No,
I'm not one of those guys that taps your chin and you fucking stiff up and
no. You don't. Cipha doesn't have knockout power in both hands, but
that
he did.
One, no, he went down. Don't get it twisted.
And then he.
Don't get it twisted. That first one.
He sounds like Michael Myers. I mean, we kept going. These people.
That first one, he went down.
This is like where these sound like the fucking monsters on The Last of Us. I mean, they just. What the hell?
Man, I had a day.
Well, I gotta tell you, this crushes my story about playing pickup basketball for the first time in a long time. I was excited, but guess what? I played pickup basketball, and the people thought no one believed I was 45. Huh? What do you think about that?
You was nice? You was
No,
throwing
no.
bolos?
I wasn't throwing bolos. It wasn't like I played great or anything. I played fine, but two things happened. One, I didn't injure myself severely, thank God.
Okay, good.
And two, I was considering I've been an out of shape fat fuck, since before the baby came.
Yeah.
I was just surprised that
You still had it.
I just wasn't so winded. Like I was playing with teenagers, and I was like, "How old are you guys?" And two of them like 16, and then
What?
someone else
Where was this?
in Riverside Park. And then
You
these
went
other
out to the
guys.
park?
Yeah, well, I went out to play by myself. It was a nice day. I saw my basketball. I have a couple of nice basketballs sitting here. I went, let me just go shoot around.
Get a little cardio.
Just get a little sweat. Just get a little cardio. I was going to literally just run, take a jump shot, grab the rebound, run, shoot. Just try to get some sweat going.
Instead of boring running, go do something where you're like,
that's it. It's hot out. I'll sweat.
Good.
And some kid comes up and he's like, you want to play 3-on-3? And I go, I haven't done this in a long time. I look, I check out the court, and I look at them, and I see the level of play, and I go, I can do this. This is okay. This is a good way to warm myself up, Pat, because there's a main court by my house.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. The main court by my house, it's still not like the fucking Rucker, to be clear.
Right.
It's not great.
It's not like 4th Street.
It's not 4th Street. It's not. But at the same time, but I'm not ready for that game. I'm not ready for the best court here. Even though it's not great, I'm not ready for that. So these kids, I go, I can handle this. So I played with them, and I survived. And then in the second game, some like 30-something-year-old guys came over. There was the one guy, the obligatory guy, who's not very good either, but he's slightly better than the teenagers. And as a result, he's like coaching mid-game. Nobody's cutting. Well, you got to cut to the hole, cut a hole. I'm like, hey, my man, shut the fuck up, man. Just shut up. Nobody's cutting. I'm like, you think I'm cutting? You want me to go inside? I'm 5'7". What? Just dribble around and pass me the ball, man. What are you talking about? By the way, do you want to know one of the biggest struggles I have in my life with my my ego problems? If you want to get to the essence of what makes me fucked up in some ways, and I say this respectfully because I love my dad and I'm grateful that he's around. Didn't just abandon me the way Cipha's dad did him. You're supposed to say my dad didn't abandon me; he died.
No, they know. That's like saying I used to DJ for Little Kim.
Okay. Anyways, but one thing that my dad does that is the worst that Cipha, you've been spared by not having a dad to live his dreams out through you, is any story I tell my dad, whether I'm talking about the president of the United States or a janitor that I ran into in the radio station, every single story. Did they know who you were?
What?
Did they know who you were? Did you know who you were? Dave Chappelle knows who you are? Oh, did the manager of the restaurant know who you are? Mom Donnie knows who you are?
What?
Does the homeless guy know who you are?
He always asks you that?
Every time. Every time.
Is he saying it in a good way?
He just needs to know. It makes him feel good. So work through the therapy with me.
Okay.
So it makes him, he wants to feel like everybody knows who I am, I guess. So when I'm telling a story about playing pickup basketball, he immediately goes to, did they know who you are? Now, I'm going to try to think through his perspective. Is there a world in which it could be interesting that as a quote unquote New York celebrity, maybe I'm playing basketball with people and they do know who I am and they'd say, oh, hey, it's sure. I guess there could be a version where that's worth talking about, but that's not But that's not what this story was at all.
Right.
And and every time he does it and the answer's no, I'm like zapped. And like I know he doesn't
also undercutting your story, right?
it's undercutting my story. It's now making me feel like
telling a nice story about something that happened. It's kind of funny, a good anecdote.
Did they know who you are? Well, if the answer is no, now I feel like the story's not as good.
Yeah.
You're disappointed. Every person in New York should know who I am. Like, Dad, I don't have any misgivings. When he said it to me, I said, Dad, Adam Sandler shows up at playgrounds in New York.
Yeah.
Like me showing, who cares? This is what? But like I just like I have to tell him that it drives me crazy. I haven't told him it drives me crazy. I have to be like, Dad, he's going to be defensive.
Why tell him? Why?
So I don't have to deal with it every conversation. It's every day.
It's just gonna make him feel bad. And then he's gonna do this. Did they know you? Oh, you don't like when I asked that.
You're not wrong. He's not wrong.
I can't ask him if they knew him. I can't ask him. So it's still the same thing.
We should play basketball.
Huh?
We should play basketball.
Why, Bill?
Because I play. I've been playing lately.
You get nice.
How are you playing, Billy?
I'm pretty good.
What does that mean?
What does it mean, Billy?
I could shoot.
Could we get video, perhaps, sometime?
Yeah.
You send a tripod over at the court.
I could do that. I have done that before.
You've set up a tripod? Oh, wait, you did that as part of
when I was like
one of your promos for something.
Yeah.
Now, when you say you're good, what do you mean, Billy?
Like I'm not bad at basketball.
Compared to who?
I don't know.
Jamal. This happened to Jamal recently.
You said you were shooting around.
I just can't. You have to understand, Billy. You seem uncoordinated walking. You literally fall down all the time. You can barely make it home from a dinner. It's so hard to picture this not being bad. I felt
Jamal
offended.
Is nice. You know Jamal is nice, right?
Yes, I know Jamal.
Since Jamal has moved, he hasn't been able to play. He said he went out to play one time, and he said some kids came up to him, like I think they were like 18, 19, and they were like, "Yo, what's up? Y'all want to play?" And they're like, "Nah, we good. We just fucking around." And the kid goes, "Yo, they scared. He's scared." And Jamal's like,
Barney McFly.
Barney McFly. He said, "What?" Yo, he said he played the kids. He goes, "I didn't even tie my sneakers." He goes, "I didn't even tie my sneakers." He goes, "I whooped them kids' ass."
Good for him.
Wow.
Good for him.
I played basketball my whole life.
Well, what does
What's
that
your
mean?
basketball name?
Yeah, do you have a name like Skip to My June?
Dan Robinson.
No.
Skip to My Jew? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Skip to My June.
I didn't play like in high school. I played like intramural.
Oh, really?
Leagues. I never played like on.
Oh, that's
the team.
crazy because we would have thought that if you'd been like a really good varsity basketball player, you never would have brought that up. That wouldn't have completely changed the entire Billy June story as we know. Cipha, do you realize that finding out Billy June played varsity basketball, I don't even know what the comp. I don't even have a comp for how it changed the story.
You know, Michael Jordan's basketball coach said he wasn't any good.
That's right. It could have been you, Billy June.
But in college, I played intramural basketball, and my college was a D1 basketball team. So all the kids that didn't make the team would play in the intramural, and I played pretty well in that.
So you're saying that you think you are borderline a D1 college basketball player. Is that what you're saying?
No, I was saying I was playing with D1 college players, and I did.
So do you think
they weren't D1?
I was the
seventh. They weren't D1 because they didn't make the team.
I was the seventh.
They didn't make the team. None of them were D1.
Yeah.
Is that D2?
I
Does
was
that
the
make him
seventh
D2?
man on the team.
No, that's not how D2 works.
Wait, if
That's,
you're in a D1 school and don't make the D1 team,
yeah.
all right, that makes you D2.
No, it just means you're someone who doesn't play basketball anymore. That's what it makes it. Billy, are you suggesting that you maybe could have played high school varsity basketball?
No,
So you're
Junior
just
varsity?
saying,
but I'm pretty
Junior
good.
varsity?
could you have made junior varsity?
Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe
What's your range? Where do you like to shoot from, Billy June? How far back you stepping back and
outside.
Side.
you're
Like
knocking
in
it down? You're knocking
the
it down
paint?
knocking it down from Trey. That's your style?
Is that in the paint?
Yeah,
No.
not that tall.
So do you have?
Paintings are
Where's
really my
video?
thing.
Do you have more video than just the one thing you posted, or is there like a longer video?
I have longer videos.
I'm sure
like
you have it
that.
organized. Just go to the folder that says Billy playing basketball.
I have to look on my phone.
So if
I'll
you
find
missed
it.
my joke, you checked out for a second.
You guys should really play.
No, I said to Billy, why don't you just show us the video? I'm sure you have it labeled in a folder, the Billy June playing basketball folder. It's right next to all the other folders that you have. Billy, how's your job being a podcast producer for another podcast going?
Oh yeah, we've been meaning to ask you about that.
There's no podcast.
So wait, you're
happening.
currently not working?
No, I do stuff, but not about that podcast.
Oh, so you just do other stuff in general.
Is there still a podcast?
Yes. Yeah, but the studio burned down, so there's nowhere to record.
Studio burnt down.
Yeah.
Any way that's your fault? Oh, okay.
No, not my
Was it
fault at all.
speculated or any concern that it was your fault?
It didn't
No,
come up at all. That
I'm
it
too
could-
new, and
maybe
I
your
wasn't
fault.
there.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
But you still have a job though. You're still gainfully employed.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, good for you, man.
Good for you.
We're happy
Yeah.
for you.
I saw a
interesting.
clip where they were yelling at you. They were having the Billy June experience.
Yeah, it's like they were. It was like it was kind. I kind of felt seen to see it. It kind of felt good.
That was my first day.
That was your first day when they yelled at you like that?
Yep.
Oh, that's a weird first
Yep.
day.
But you survived, man. Damn, Saif, you took up all my time. I didn't even get to talk about Mom Donnie.
All right. Well, you want to talk about your socialists?
I do. I want to talk about it.
Explain something about New York mayors, because the people in Abu Dhabi were very excited about the new mayor candidate, and I said, listen, a couple things are going to happen here. One, no one understands how an Indian can be from Africa and be Muslim. That's throwing a lot of people in a loopy loop. Okay. Because although I love America, there's some ignoramus in people. And I
Some
said
what?
also, ignoramuses.
Ignoramuses people. Okay.
I made it
yeah.
up. I made it up.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
It's like some hip hop shit. I said, listen, here's what people don't talk about when it comes to the mayor of New York City. I understand you want to stabilize rent and tax the rich and fix the city and arrest what's his name? The guy from Israel?
Netanyahu.
Yeah, you want to arrest him. Here's the thing you gotta really understand about being a mayor of New York City. Day one, you have to have a meeting with the cops, the fire department, and the sanitation department. Okay? And on that first day, they go, how we doing this? You playing ball with us? Or you trying to do some other shit? And as a new mayor, especially this kind, they go, listen, guys, there's going to be a lot of changes in this city. And they go, oh, okay. All right. Catch you later. Now, when does the mayor get elected? When does the mayor start his term?
January.
A lot of times there's a big old snowstorm in January. Hey, why aren't they cleaning the streets? What's going on here? Hey, why is there unrest in certain places and the cops aren't doing anything? I don't think the fire department. Fire department not.
No,
doesn't
they roll.
fight fires.
Fire department rolls with the punches.
Yeah, fire department, but that's still there. You know what I mean?
They still want to have their voice heard, though.
There's a lot of other shit going on behind the scenes. They fight the fires, but I'm sure there's other things they do that gunk up the system a little bit.
Hey guys, why don't we take this to Patreon?
Why don't you shut the fuck up, Billy June?
Are you telling me that if we move this to Patreon, we possibly could get $900,000?
What
or
do you
even
conversation
$1
like this?
million.
Or even $1 million?
All right, we'll continue this on Patreon then.
All right, let's play some West Coast.
All right, later, everyone.